Streamlining Dependency Management with AWS CodeArtifact, a complete guide. This podcast is brought to you by Business Compass LLC. We are an Amazon Web Services advanced consulting partner. We build and migrate workloads to Amazon Cloud. Our website is businesscompassllc.com. Our phone number is 973-638-2228. Our email address is contact@businesscompassllc.us. Introduction to AWS CodeArtifact. In modern software development, efficient dependency management is crucial for maintaining a clean, secure, scalable codebase. AWS CodeArtifact, a fully managed artifact repository service, offers developers a robust solution for storing, publishing, and sharing software packages. Whether you are working with Maven, NPM, Python, or NuGet, AWS CodeArtifact seamlessly integrates with your existing development workflows, ensuring that your dependencies are always up to date and securely managed. Overview and importance of efficient dependency management. Dependency management is more than just tracking the libraries your project relies on. It's about ensuring that these dependencies are secure, up to date, and well organized. Inefficient dependency management can lead to security vulnerabilities, bloated code bases, and complex debugging scenarios. AWS CodeArtifact addresses these challenges by providing a centralized repository for managing all your dependencies, simplifying version control, enhancing security, and improving overall engineering efficiency. Setting up AWS CodeArtifact. Setting up AWS CodeArtifact is straightforward. To get started, navigate to the AWS Management Console, search for CodeArtifact, and follow the on-screen instructions to create your first domain and repository. A domain in AWS CodeArtifact is a logical grouping of repositories that share standard access controls, making it easier to manage permissions and policies across multiple projects. Creating domains and repositories for organized artifact management. Domains and repositories are the building blocks of AWS CodeArtifact. A domain allows you to group multiple repositories under a single umbrella, making it easier to manage access and permissions. You can create repositories for different teams, projects, or environments within a domain, ensuring that your artifacts are organized and easily retrieved. For instance, you might create separate repositories for development, testing, and production environments. This structure helps maintain a clear separation between different stages of your software lifecycle, ensuring that only stable, tested packages make it to production. Implementing access controls with AWS IAM. Security is a top priority when managing dependencies. An AWS CodeArtifact integrates seamlessly with AWS Identity and Access Management, IAM, to provide fine-grained access controls. You can define who can create, modify, or delete packages within your repositories, ensuring only authorized users can access critical artifacts. Fine-tuning permissions for secure package publishing and retrieval. AWS CodeArtifact allows you to fine-tune permissions at domain and repository levels. By configuring IAM policies, you can control who can publish new packages, update existing ones, or retrieve artifacts from the repository. This ensures that only trusted contributors can change your dependencies, reducing the risk of unauthorized access or tampering. Integrating AWS CodeArtifact with development workflows. One key benefit of AWS CodeArtifact is its ability to integrate seamlessly with your existing development workflows. Whether you're using continuous integration/continuous deployment, C/CD, pipelines, local development environments, or containerized applications, CodeArtifact can be easily incorporated into your setup. Streamlining dependency management with native tool integrations. AWS CodeArtifact supports native integrations with popular package managers like NPM, pip, Maven, and NuGet. This means you can use the same tools you're already familiar with to publish, retrieve, and manage packages. By configuring your package manager to point to your CodeArtifact repository, you can streamline dependency management across your entire organization. Best practices for effective artifact organization. Effective artifact organization is critical to maintaining a clean and manageable repository. By following best practices, you can ensure that your artifacts are easy to find, versioned correctly, and well documented. Structuring domains, repositories, and package versions for optimal governance. When structuring your code artifact repositories, consider the following best practices. Use descriptive names for domains and repositories that reflect their purpose or the team they serve. Version your packages consistently using semantic versioning, for example, 1.0.0, 1.1.0, 2.0.0. Document your repositories with transparent README files that explain the purpose of each package, its dependencies, and how to use it. Leveraging AWS CLI for code artifact management. The AWS Command Line Interface, CLI, provides a powerful way to manage your code artifact repositories programmatically. With simple commands, you can create, update, and delete domains, repositories, and packages. Essential commands for domain and repository administration. Here are some essential AWS CLI commands for managing AWS CodeArtifact. Create a domain. AWS CodeArtifact create domain my domain. Create a repository. AWS CodeArtifact create repository domain, my domain repository my repo. List repositories. AWS CodeArtifact list repositories domain my domain. Delete a repository. AWS CodeArtifact delete repository domain my repository my repo. These commands allow you to automate the management of your code artifact repositories, making it easier to scale your operations as your project grows. Conclusion: transforming dependency management with AWS CodeArtifact. AWS CodeArtifact is more than just a repository service, it's a transformative tool that enhances how you manage dependencies across your organization. By embracing centralized artifact management, you can improve security, streamline development workflows, and boost engineering efficiency. Whether managing a small project or an enterprise-scale application, AWS CodeArtifact provides the tools to keep your dependencies organized, secure, and up-to-date. Embracing centralized artifact management for enhanced engineering efficiency. Centralized artifact management with AWS CodeArtifact is the key to unlocking greater efficiency and security in your development processes. By implementing the practices outlined in this podcast, you'll be well on your way to mastering dependency management in the cloud. Thank you for listening to our podcast. Please share this podcast, visit our website, and follow our social media links.